So today I thought I'll talk about the F word, which gets everybody really emotionally charged. Nowadays, there's no good way to ask someone, are you a feminist? I'm not a feminist.
You are an ignorant, bigoted women hater. You think that women only belong in kitchen and men are the head of the family.
I am a feminist.
You are a man hater who only believes in campaigning for free the nipple instead of real world issues.
We've all heard the concept of human rights and the fact that rights belong to everyone, irrespective of your gender, race, or other differences. However, the implementation of human rights in terms of international laws, in religions and customs led to creating a huge imbalance and difference between men and women, where generally women were placed in a disadvantageous position.
Women have been subject to more human rights violations than men. Women constitute the poorest and the least powerful segments of their communities. They are denied equal access to education, job training, employment, leisure time, income, property, healthcare, public office, decision-making power, and freedoms, as well as control over their own body and life. Cultural norms, laws, and philosophies, including those that are considered progressive and emancipatory, have usually discriminated against women.
And this gave birth to the movement of feminism, a movement which originated in the West and has since been adopted by so many countries across the world, including India. So the word is feminism and the definition is advocacy for women's rights on the grounds of equality of the sexes. So basically it's a women's rights movement. However, the branding of modern feminism is that it is meant for equal rights. So it has gone from being a women's rights movement within the ambit of human rights. We see feminism trying to evolve into human rights itself, and that is where I have a problem. A lot of people agree that poor execution of the concept of feminism should not take away anything from the essence of it. Similarly, a poor execution of human rights cause should not take away from the essence of it. Now, for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to only talk about women and men as genders. So say hypothetically, there are 10 problems which are faced by women and only 5 which are faced by men. Now, as someone who advocates for equal rights, I have 15 problems to acknowledge and address. Every problem has a lot of variables attached to it, and I don't see how only working towards one set of problems and completely ignoring the other set would ever bring about equality. If I only concentrate on the problems faced by women, it is not inclusive of every other gender and therefore not equal rights. We all know a lot of lives which have been ruined because men have been accused of false rape charges, or the fact that there's harsher punishment for men compared to women in law, or the fact that a man can be a homemaker or just wear makeup is not considered okay, and a host of other issues which are faced by men. If you're not taking cognizance of these issues, you're not working towards equal rights. Another issue is that when you try to say feminism is an equal rights movement, you try to perpetuate the gender divide further. Now hear me out. Say in case of sexism, if you keep quoting statistics of how women have been a victim of sexism without quoting statistics of how men also face sexism, and even worse, that a lot of times the perpetrators are even women. In fact, women tend to be harsher to judge other women, and similarly, men tend to be more judgmental towards other men. This kind of creates this unconscious bias that women are always the victims, while men are always the perpetrators. Say in a small team, if a member has taken a pay cut, is it because of low efficiency or less number of hours? The fact that the pay cut was given to a woman is what gets highlighted. We know that predominantly engineering is a course which is pursued by boys. Does it mean that women are not allowed to pursue engineering as a course, or they are discouraged from entering the field? It might just be that women don't want to pursue engineering. But we'll end up making a lot of situations about gender disparity. Further, whenever a man says that he's faced certain problem with a lot of women, the instant thought is that this man does not like women, he's trying to say all women are liars, and he does not know that women have gone through a lot worse, while the man might simply be trying to share his story. Another thing I wanted to highlight is that whether there are some other issues which need to be addressed, or is it again all about the gender difference. We often see that the job of homemaker is considered less than other jobs, and the primary reason being that it does not earn you money. The concept that a woman who is literally bringing up a child is not inspiring or independent or fierce simply because she's a homemaker, I feel has more layers to it than just being a men and a women issue. And the last but the worst one of them all is the mentality of an eye for an eye. If you think eve teasing is a problem and it is normalized for men to do it, the counter should be that eve teasing should not be a thing and that it should not be generalized that all men indulge in it. But often the counter becomes that as women, I will also eve tease and it should be considered normal.
Oh, hey, you look like you love commitment. Oh boy, hey, what you got under that shirt, sweetie? Bet it's a good heart. Bet those arms could put together my IKEA furniture.
Or the mentality that whatever I've gone through, I'll make sure you also go through it before we work towards equal rights. So you might see why modern feminism trying to be a movement for equal rights is doing more harm than good. Needless to say, there's a lot of appreciation for anybody who might be doing a lot towards human rights, irrespective of whether they term themselves as feminist or otherwise. So yeah, the point of this video is not to spread hate, but just to share a perspective. I hope you've heard my side with an open mind and I would love to hear your thoughts on the same. I will get back to you with less controversial topics. Please subscribe to my channel and like this video.